big homie wanted to look like a gay painter.
From straight up clowning Jay-Z for allegedly trying to look like a famous gay painter, to putting him on blast saying his whole come-up is really just tied to wifing Beyonce.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies came rolling in, buddy.
50's been on Hov's neck for decades, but now Jay finally fires back, breaking his silence in a clip that's lighting the timeline up. Let's get into it. The Super Bowl scandal that almost wasn't. Aight, so check it. There's been something low-key brewing in the hip-hop streets for a minute now. Something that most folks sleeping on and don't really get. And it involves two of the most powerful cats in the whole music game going bar for bar, in a battle that goes way deeper than just the studio, way deeper than who's charting where, and straight into the corporate boardrooms and power moves that decide who eats, who gets put on, and who gets left outside the club looking through the window. And what makes this whole situation extra spicy, like really got the cookout talking, is that we ain't just chopping it up about some dusty beef from the late 90s that should have been dead and buried with them FUBU jerseys and Rocawear fits. Nah fam, we talking about something that popped off way more recently, something that 50 Cent is saying Jay-Z straight up orchestrated behind the scenes to keep him off one of the biggest stages in the whole country. We talking about the Super Bowl gang. Y'all might remember February 13th, 2022, Super Bowl 56 halftime show out at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, Cali. The streets was hyped because they was saying it was gonna be a historic moment for the culture. First time the halftime show was really gonna put hip-hop front and center with Dre, Snoop, M, Mary J, and K-Dot all hitting that stage together. And then, out of nowhere, like a ghost from the early 2000s, 50 Cent pulled up hanging upside down, dropped in Dog Club doing that iconic pose from the video, and had the whole internet lit up with memes and throwback vibes. But according to Fifth himself, that legendary moment almost got axed. And the reason? He says it got a name: Jay-Z. Now peep the power dynamics at play here, cause this is where it gets real in these suburban streets. Since 2019, Jay-Z's company Roc Nation been locked in with the NFL to run the whole Super Bowl halftime show operation, which means Hov basically got major pull over who gets picked, how it's produced, and the whole creative vision.